Hi, I'm Francesca Weikert. I'm 19 years old and I am currently studying environmental studies and business at the Western Washington University in Bellingham, Washington. I have had the incredible opportunity to come to Dubai for a month and to learn with and from Professor Hersh Chadha. My objectives when coming here were to, first of all, fully be immersed in a culture that I never really have had the chance to experience. I really wanted to understand Islam and Hinduism, and then with that background, I wanted to understand how these cultures approach the environment and environmental issues, and what their perception is of nature, what they value, and what they are doing towards climate change. Secondly, I've always been really interested or really intrigued by the mountains and then my natural surroundings. So I decided I wanted to major in environmental studies, especially environmental education. And I came here because I knew I would have 1 month where I would be fully focused on environmental issues, and I wanted to see if I still enjoyed it and if I liked it and if this really was what I wanted to do. And while I was here, I had the opportunity to attend the One Planet conference in Abu Dhabi, which was, I think, 11 TED Talks, all about sustainability. And I realized that we're moving to a more sustainable planet and that it's a very powerful movement that I do want to be part of. I realized that I can see myself in 20 years also standing on the stage and talking about the environment and what I love and what I've done. So that was very reassuring. I was very immersed in the culture of Dubai. I got to see a bunch of temples and mosques and interview different people. I went to the Arabia Wildlife Center where I learned about projects that are being done in Sharjah to connect the population, especially students, to the environment and to different projects for preserving the desert and preserving the ocean. So that was very fun and very inspiring to see what is being done. I learned about the issue in regards to plastic bags here, how a lot of non-biodegradable plastic bags are being used and they're affecting the desert and the marine life and the health of the people here. So I take this month as a very valuable experience. I learned a lot about myself, about the environment, about what I want to do in the future, about different cultures, about the world in general. And I will pursue a major in environmental studies, specifically environmental education. And I hopefully will have the opportunity to be a teacher assistant for the professor in Nepal, which would be a dream come true because Nepal has always been the top of my list of places I wanted to go and see the Himalayas and experience the culture there. I will additionally major in business just so I can really understand how the world works in a business manner too, and then apply my environmental approach. And I'm thinking maybe I'll get a master in education so I can teach about the environment and teach about different cultures. So thank you for this great opportunity. I am excited to come back again.
Your paper which you presented on abundance was very well put forward and tried to cover a lot of issues in a very systematic and logical way. And the reason for that is because not only of the material that you had, but the spirit in which you believe. The most important thing is you got to believe in what you do. The moment you believe in what you do, you will do it. So I think the way you presented it is because you understood and you've seen this from both sides. You've seen this in the western part of the world and you've seen this in Europe, you've seen this in United States, you've seen this in the Middle East. So it's really an experience. And as you have done so well on this, and in the last few days during your internship, I think that environmental sciences is a way that you should move forward. Not only from the point of your career, but also from the point of having fun. If your career makes you have fun, there couldn't be anything better than that.
Yeah.
So I think environmental sciences is definitely something that you should look forward to. And when you have the time, write to me and I'll arrange a trip for you, or I'll take you with me to Nepal, to the environmental sciences faculty where I teach, and you can also visit and also work as work with me over there. I also have a Green FM channel over there and you can speak over there. You've done pretty well on all your three issues of energy, ice and abundance, but I think you were able to relate more with abundance because it was more focused in a book form. Environmental sciences doesn't mean that it exists in a room, and it doesn't mean that it exists outside the room. Environmental sciences affects you all the time. So it's a question of not only yourself, it's not about the other person, it's about the whole, because all parts add up to the whole. So I think this training that you've done with me has basically created in your second internship with me a sense of direction, and I think environmental sciences is a route that will help you to move forward. And I'll use my resources once you are moving forward in this direction with WWF and with certain other world organizations to see that you can play an important aspect, because you share the same dream that most people who are environmentalists share. Fear and greed are the two things that drive the world, but in between that there's a sense of there's a bunch of people who understand both sides and know how to balance the issues. So there will always be a bunch of people who are going to be driven by fear, and there'll be a bunch of people who are going to be driven by greed. It's people like us who are conscious about the environment are the ones who are more balanced towards greed and more balanced towards the issue of fear. Environmental sciences also connects you in two ways. It makes you touch out to the real world than your usual world, and it also connects your soul, body and mind. It's a spiritual process. It helps you through this process to spiritualize your soul as well. So definitely, when you respect everything on this planet that God has created, you indirectly respect God. So if you respect everything that He's created, there couldn't be something more powerful than that. So I wish you all the best, and as you are going back, and I look forward to having you once again.
Yes, me too.
Okay?
Thank you.
Give my best to your parents
Yes.
and to your faculty back home in the university, and I'm more than happy to cooperate with them.
Okay.
God bless you.
Yeah.